Alright, so I'm gonna go over how to do some UV mapping. So first thing is where I have the UV texture pattern, and it's placed under the documents, Maya projects, project 1 product modeling, and into the source images folder. It's this one over here. Same one should be in the W drive on the classroom folder. So with that out of the way, in this model here, let's say I'm gonna just grab this main body part, and I'm gonna do a control 1. It's probably safe to delete history on this. So over here, delete history. Probably would name it camera body for now, so I can distinguish it from the other parts. And then I'm gonna need a UV editor, which is UV editor. I already have it on the shelf over here, but to put on the shelf, basically UV editor, I hold down Control and Shift and then a left click. I'm gonna click it. So this is what it looks like so far. The reason why it looks so jumbled up is that when things are extruded and pushed and pulled and deleted, it basically, whatever original shape this was, it gets all contorted in the UVs from doing the modeling. Anyhow, so that's that part. I'm gonna just kind of put this on the side. And then the next thing is I'm gonna pull up the hyper shade, this little cue ball looking thing. So over there, I'm gonna make this bigger, holding down the Alt key and right mouse button to kind of just drag it like that. And then I'm gonna clear this area, and the way to do that is to click on the little 3 stars. You know, whatever you do not delete, or press backspace on the item. It will literally delete the whatever is being selected in here. And then from there, I'm gonna press tab, the tab key, and then I'm gonna type in AI standard surface, the middle one, and that makes a shader. In here, I'm gonna type in UV, I don't know, pattern shader. And then this UV pattern shader, I'm gonna pull up the attribute editor. On default, there's probably gonna be something attached over here, but I'm not gonna use that. I usually just exit out. There's reasons why. I'm just gonna use from the attribute editor, not from the additional panel that comes along with the hyper shade. I usually have it deleted, not deleted, but X'd out. So here that is. I'm going to close this. Under the base color, I'm going to click on the little checker box. I'm going to click on the file. Okay. So once that's done, you attach this little container. This guy over here is to repeat the whatever image. So here, I'm going to just type in UV texture pattern, just to quickly name it. I select it, and in here I'm gonna click on the little folder. I'm gonna find the UV texture pattern, type in UV. Where is it? Alright, so let me type it again. UV texture pattern. Here it is. I'm gonna hit open. So I assigned the texture pattern to the shader. I'm gonna click over here, 2D place texture, and under repeat UV, probably put like, I don't know, like 5 and 5. So it repeats it 5 times over. Okay. And then from there, I'm gonna just have this showing over here. I'm going to click on the middle mouse button while I'm hovering over here, and I'm gonna hold the middle mouse, and over here I'm gonna just let go of the middle mouse and applied it. But in order to see it, I need to press 6, and this is what it looks like. It looks all busted because when I select it, this is what it's feeding off of. That's why it just looks like like this basically. Anyway, I'm just gonna press 5 for now. So with the placing the UVs, let's say just this wall, I'm gonna right click and hold face mode. I'm just gonna click on this, and then I like to press Q to hide the gizmo handles, and then I like to select, holding shift, and to select that. Press 4 to check to see if anything else is selected. Press 5 to get back out. So I got this wall here. I'm gonna pull open the UV editor again, and then zoom in. So here it is. If I uncheck this, you won't see anything. If I check it, now you'll see it. These lines, well, you know what, those are that. But the ones I selected here, those are these, as I guess parts and pieces. And then so here I'm gonna go with those specific faces selected. I'm going to create planar option box, and then I'm going to choose the X, and then you know what, let me edit reset. I'm going to choose on the X, and then keep image width height ratio. Basically, if this is not checked on, it won't look or scale or capture the UV proportionally. It will look kind of not proportionally correct. Is basically what I'm saying. That's why I need to check it on, and then I'll hit apply, and then I'll just jump this over. In here, this is what it is. I'm gonna just press W. I'm just gonna chuck it over here a bit. Now this entire mess, all I'm gonna do is just go to UV mode. So over here I hover, I press and hold the right mouse button, and then I'm gonna choose UV. Then I'm gonna just highlight like that, and I'm just gonna press backspace. So it literally wiped out those UVs, but it's fine because when doing more additional projections, it will show up again, meaning that it'll make a new set of UVs. Right click object mode, I'm gonna select it. Here's the other one previously. So this, I'm gonna right click and hold and UV shell. This one is one of the main ones that'll be sought after a lot, because it allows me to select it as an entire chunk. And I zoom over. I'm gonna just plop it there for a bit. I'm gonna click on this button here. So typically for now, this is to see it in wireframe. Clicking on this tells us if the UVs are reversed, kind of like a t-shirt, and sometimes it will be reversed due to just the projections, right? So there are projections where it favors aiming at a particular direction, and if it's projected this way, it's gonna look backwards. So that's why sometimes it's red, hence this one. So this is red, I need to correct it. So I'm gonna right click, hold UV shell. I select the shell. I need to flip it. That's under transform. And then you have all this stuff under flip. U means that it's gonna flip it like a top, like this spinning. V, it's gonna flip it like it's doing a somersault, like flipping over this way. So, you know, looking here, I'm not gonna flip it on the V. If I flip it on the V, it's gonna flip upside down. If I flip it on the U, it's gonna flip it right side, or it's gonna freaking reverse it, so I'm gonna hit flip there. So blue color means it's right side, means that it's not reversed. So everything is blue, which is okay. This here, I'm just gonna click on this to make it see-through. Here, I'm gonna press 6. So here we have it. So far, okay. Don't mind this color. And then, let's say I want to attach this. Let's say I need to go into face mode. Right click, hold face mode. I'm gonna select that face. And you don't see it here. There's nothing here because I deleted it. Alright, it just looks like it is, but it's not. It's not even selecting this. So from here, this part, I need to blast another projection going down. So I'm gonna choose Y. It's gonna blast it down. And this is image, keep image with height ratio, hit apply. And what that did is it made this. I'm gonna click on this one right there. This tells me it's blue, so you know, it's good. And then I'm gonna right click, hold, choose edge mode, and then this right corresponds with this. Because if I click on this too will light up. They're one and the same because they share the same edge basically. I'm gonna go right click UV shell so I can grab it as a big old chunk. I'm gonna rotate it counterclockwise, which is under transform, rotate counterclockwise. I'm gonna plop this here. If I zoom in, so it looks to be you know, almost just right, but it's not. A little bit off. Press R for scale. Maximize this. I'm gonna pull on the center scale. Something like, I don't know, like that. Aligns pretty well. I'm gonna to drag it down a little bit, let go, right click edge mode. Before I was in UV shell. When I just select this edge will light up. So I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to do shift right click and hold, move and sew, and there you go. Now here it's clean. And then this side, I'm gonna go right click, hold face mode. I'm gonna just click that. Press Q as in Q-tip, so I don't see my gizmo controller handle. It gets in the way sometimes. I'm gonna hold down shift and select that, and that. And then, you know what, while I'm at it, I can select this entire wall. It's the same projection, so I'm going to hold down shift. I'm going to select that, and that, and that, and that. So I think I want to just select those for now. And then, or, you know what, I'm going to make it simple. Just make these, press 4. One part at a time. Press 6 for the wireframe, texture, and I just selected those. I'm going to do a projection on the Z. Keep image width height ratios checked on. Everything else is good. Apply. And so there it is. Move this out of the way. And right now it's kind of red. So that's not good. Here it is. I'm gonna flip it on the U, so it just flips horizontally, not vertically. Flip. There you go. So that's this part, and then right click and hold edge mode. This I just selected corresponds to that, but I'm not gonna sew it. I mean, I guess I could. You know what? I'll sew it. I mean, should I even bother sewing it? I mean, this. Well, okay. So this is that. That is this. This is that. I could try to sew that, perhaps. Right click, hold UV shell, grab that shell, chuck it over, like so. This little chunk here is this chunk. Right click edge mode. See. So I need to scale it down. So what I'm gonna do is right click UV shell. I'm gonna select the shell, and then I mean this is not straight though. UV shell, select the shell, press R, scale it down. Right now I'm just eyeballing it. Bigger, just a little bit, more or less pretty close. And so, but then these don't line up. And what I could do is, yeah. Just sew it, but it's gonna be nasty. Because if I move and sew, See, this is what happens, and everything else gets jacked up. I could. Sometimes it's better to just leave it alone. Small face. See, this face is this. This face is that. This face is that. That. But when it comes to stitching it, and for now, I kind of want to leave it alone. I could straighten it. UV, right click hold UV mode. And I could do something like this and grab those vertices. You grab those UV dots or UVs. Could do that. Then that causes this to stretch. And the UV shell, and maybe I can just scoot it over. And I'm gonna bring it down a bit. And then right click edge mode. I grab that, shifts like that, shifts like that, shift right click and hold, move it so, boom. So it'll stitch, but there's gonna be some slight skewing, UV, and maybe I can grab this, which is this one here, maybe kind of fake it like that, fake it the other way around, grab this, hold that, and grab this, maybe pull that out, grab this, maybe pull it this way. Basically, I'm just trying to have a straight line